The Ogden. It is. It's a sports bar. Um, we've been calling it a chef-driven sports bar. It is um, what we're kind of calling twisted pub fare, if you will. Liver itself has what I like to refer to as kind of a mineral kind of undertone to it, a little bit irony. It kind of reminds me as a kid being punched in the mouth when I was wearing braces. That kind of metallic, bloody type of taste, but it's a good thing. Not as bad as it sounds. My grandmother cooked it, and as good as she was at some things, she wasn't real great at cooking liver. And there's always that kind of, whenever she'd cook it, there was that smell about the house. And when I was little, I didn't like onions either, and it was always liver and onions, and so I stayed away from it. And then one day I was turned on to it, and it was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, you want it pretty high, get a nice sear on it.
I'm gonna make agnolotti, but instead of using pasta, I'm gonna use chicken skin as the wrapper, if you will. So make a little calves liver mousse filling for it. Put it inside the chicken skin, wrap it around, crisp up the chicken skin. It's gonna go down on a little bit of potato and leek puree. There are glazed red pearl onions and some oyster mushrooms that go with it, and to finish, a little bit of homemade saba.
I'm assuming you cook these to kind of pink inside.
About mid-rare. Yeah, you don't want to go too far. They get grainy. Not real crazy about the, at least me personally, about the texture. After that, liver and onions. Gonna drizzle a little bit of the house-made saba in there just to give it a little bit of sweetness inside. It is apple cider reduced down with a little bit of balsamic vinegar to give it that kind of tart sweetness. A lot of apple undertones in there. With the chicken skin also, you want to make sure you get as much of the fat removed from it, just scraped off. It helps it when it seals. You won't have all the extra fat rendering off. And also, you won't get that fatty layer between the skin and the filling. Just a moment of truth. Let's hope this works. Oh, that one lost. A little bit of potato and leek puree. Just give it a little color. Not bad.
Is it livery?
It is livery, but not overpowering.
Does it taste like liver and onions?
There's liver and onion in there. When the ingredient challenge came up, I looked on the list, I didn't see his name, and it was like, this is somebody that probably get a kick out of this. And he was like, oh, well, I was in the Asian grocery store the other day, and came across cod melt. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, it's fish sperm. I was like, all right, there's your ingredient.